Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Probation Officer's Perspective. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to all so you'll be notified of all the new content that I'm pushing out. And with that, I want to thank each and every one of you that's supporters, subscribers. It means the world to me. Especially right now, going through what I'm going through. It means a lot. I appreciate each and every one of you. It really means it a lot to me. It really does. It keeps me motivated. So, as I said before, I'm going to keep doing what I do. And I mean, as you can see in the thumbnail, officer gets attacked at Kern Valley State Prison. So let's get into it. Let's dive into it. Let me make myself smaller here. Too much. Hope everybody's having a great Monday today. I'm doing good. Had 2 appointments today, and it is what it is. I'm gonna keep chugging along. All right, so attempted homicide of Kern Valley State Prison. Officer under investigation. April 27th, 2025. Delano, the CDCR, are investigating the attack of a peace officer at Kern Valley State Prison, KVSP, as an attempted homicide. On April 26th, 2025, at approximately 5:40 p.m., inmate Malcolm Scott used an improvised weapon to stab an officer as he was being escorted from his cell, striking the officer in the neck. Staff immediately responded, disarming and restraining Scott without further incident. The injured officer was transported to an outside medical facility where he was treated and released. That officer is very lucky. Very, very, very lucky. Getting hit in the neck, it doesn't take much, man, to get hit in that wrong spot. And it's over. You know what I mean? Lights out. So he was very, very lucky. Several staff members received minor injuries. So I'm sure Malcolm was swinging away. Scott has been placed in restricted housing pending an investigation by the KVSP Investigative Services Unit and the Kern County District Attorney's Office for possible felony prosecution. I don't know why they always do that possible. Well, we already know, yeah. You know what I mean? Peer support and employee assistance program services are being offered to employees. The California Correctional Peace Officers Association was notified. So let's get into what Scott's background is so we can maybe get a little idea of what's going on here. I mean, it's hard to say. You got good COs. You got I don't care COs. You got bad COs. Sometimes you got bad. You can't always put it like anytime a cop gets hit, people always are quick to say, oh, well, he must have poked a bear, or he did this, or he did that. Sometimes, no, man, it's the inmate. He's a J-cat, or you know what I mean? He's not all there upstairs. Or he's having a bad day, or he's trying to make a name for himself. It's hard to say. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different scenarios. People always like to always put it, and I'm not saying either way of what happened because I don't know, and they don't tell you. But just so you do know, I mean, there's always two sides to every story, and every time an officer gets attacked, I always hear people telling me, "Oh, well, he must have that CO was an asshole, or he did this, he did that." Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Maybe this guy was just having a bad day. Maybe he was freaking on a suicide mission. Who knows? I mean, maybe he was trying to lock it up. You know, I mean, there's several scenarios of why he did what he did. But let's get into his background. Scott, 42, was received from Los Angeles County on May 30th, 2006. He was sentenced to life with the possibility of parole for first-degree murder, with enhancements for the discharge of a firearm, being armed with a firearm, and a street gang act. Sorry about that. He was also sentenced for battery on a non-prisoner in an in-prison offense as a second striker by Imperial County on July 19, 2013. So this ain't the first time he's attacked or assaulted staff. It happened in 2013. Let's keep going to 4 years. He got 4 years for that by Los Angeles County on April 9th, 2018. To 9 years with an enhancement for inflicting great bodily injury by Kings County on September 3rd, 2019 to 4 years, and by Sacramento County on October 11th, 2019 to 4 years. So the way it looks like, he's if I'm reading this right, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but the way I'm reading it, he was sentenced for battery on a non-prisoner in an in-prison offense, which would be a staff assault, as a second striker, 2013, and then again in 2018, and then again in 2019, September 3rd, 2019, and then October 11th, 2019. And then he just did it again. That'd be 5 assaults on staff. So it ain't poking the bear, I don't think, at that point. I just think he has it out for the COs for whatever reason, or he's just not there mentally. Of course, I mean, I read it, but it doesn't, it just talks about Kern Valley State Prison opened in 2005, houses over 3,100 minimum, medium, and high security custody inmates. KVSP offers academic classes and vocational program, employs approximately 1,500 people. Anyways, that's Malcolm Scott. Like I said, there's a lot of scenarios, but with his background, from what I just read right there, because I don't get some. I used to read them first and go over them, but now when they come up, I just put them out there. So I don't read it till I read it with you guys. You know what I mean? When I bring the news, the CDCR news to you, then that's when I read it. So I don't always know what's going on. And I know there's other channels out there that get more information than me, but I mean, 5 different assaults on staff. That's what it looks, the way it's worded here, that's what it looks like to me. 5 different staff assaults, not including the one that he just did. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this would make 5. Yeah. That's crazy. All right, enough of him. We don't need to see him much more than that. Make myself bigger here. So yeah, you know what I mean? We could sit here all day and speculate, like I always say, but you just never know. With the fact that he has a history, of not complying, obviously, that's maybe one of the biggest things. He doesn't like to comply with with orders, period. That would be my guess, but your guess is as good as my guess, or maybe Anyways, it's a dangerous job. It's dangerous to be in prison as an inmate. It's dangerous to be a CO in a prison. Any way you slice it, so you sign up for that when you're committing crimes and you're an inmate, and you sign up for that when you want to be a CO. Know what you're signing up for, man. Know what you're signing up for, because it's a dangerous job. And with that, that's all I got for you guys on that one. I got another one I'll be dropping here shortly. That happened in Lancaster, California State Prison, Lancaster, or Los Angeles County, however they word that one. Inmate got killed there. So I'll be dropping that one here shortly. Hope you guys are having a great Monday, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.